everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Tuesday, July 19th. Now we have just one meeting to tell you about, and that will immediately follow our morning broadcast of This Day, and that'll be the third board meeting, which will be televised, and it'll be virtual, and you can also attend in the boardroom. Now for virtually, you can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. Now on our show today, we have Siobhan Foster, who is here to give us a Laguna Woods update, and then we have Jerry Slusowicz, who is here on behalf of Pacific Financial Planners, and he's always got some great information that pertains to what's happening in the market right now. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Well, our weather is looking quite warm, and we are going to be a little warm today. Today we are looking at 84-66, tomorrow 82-68, then a little cooler on Thursday, 79-67, then back up 80-67, and then a little bit cooler again on Saturday, 77-69. Our sunrise this morning was at 5:54, and our sunset will be at 8 o'clock. And look at this gorgeous Newport sunset. I think the clouds look a lot like cotton candy. So thanks for sending that in, Mark. And if you have a photo that you would like to share with us, some summertime photo would be lovely. Please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we'll have Siobhan Foster, so stick around.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Welcome to OCI Care with Dr. Vyas, Laguna Woods' most trusted premium laser eye surgery and comprehensive ophthalmology center. Located in the heart of the Laguna Woods community, OCI Care specializes in laser cataract surgery, glasses-free cataract surgery, microscopic glaucoma surgery, diabetic eye checks, routine exams, and all your other eye care needs. Dr. Vyas and the OCI Care staff believe in one-on-one care and the patient-physician relationship. Come in for your appointment today for a lifetime of better vision.
When a loved one requires ongoing assistance and attention, home-related care and caregiving become viable alternatives to an existence dependent upon hospitalization. Your home care provides thoughtful general care and assistance with the basic necessities of daily living, all within familiar surroundings.
Hello, I'm Kyle Warner, and I would love to talk to you about how we can help with your home care needs. Call me today.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box Estate buyers will buy your jewelry, fine timepieces, flatware, and more. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. If you need to sell, refurbish, or appraise jewelry and watches, the experts at the Jewelry Box Estate buyers are here to help. Come and visit us at our new location.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
Welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Siobhan Foster here, who has a Laguna Woods update. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm good, Lisa. How are you doing?
Good, good. You have a lot of great instructional information today, so
I
love it. That's good, because sometimes you have to be reminded on how to do things. So I'm going to just let you take it away.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. First, I want to remind our residents how to participate in board and committee meetings via Zoom.
Okay.
And the instructions are on the screen, but to find Zoom meeting links, they are in the open forum section of the respective board or committee agenda, and these are available on our website, lagunawoodsvillage.com, under the calendars home, and then you choose the board of interest, click on the meeting of interest, and then click agenda or the Zoom link at the bottom of the page.
Okay.
So
okay.
You want to click in a few minutes before the meeting, We don't start too early, so just a few minutes before. And then you want to select open Zoom meetings and launch the meeting when prompted. There's no password required. And to get the regular updates on the meeting schedules, you can subscribe to What's Up in the Village. That's the Friday weekly e-blast for the meeting schedule and Zoom instructions.
Oh, good, good. Okay, perfect.
Next, I wanted to remind our residents that we are seeking part-time employees to fill various positions throughout the community. This includes community center attendants, which is a new position geared towards getting more of our facilities opened with the assistance of our part-time resident employees.
Okay.
Also, there are recreation leaders, bus drivers, and gate ambassadors.
Okay.
And just a quick reminder on how you find these employment opportunities. It's a 3-step process. First, you visit lagunawoodsvillage.com and click Careers at the bottom of the homepage. You click on Residents under Search Our Current Job Openings, and then click on the Jobs of Interest for details and to apply.
Yeah, well, you know, your part-time positions are varying hours too, right? So you can pick certain hours.
Yes, there's a lot of flexibility, and again, we're just trying to staff up and encourage anyone who has an interest to please apply and help us out.
Yeah, well, perfect, because a lot of people are like, when are those clubhouses going to be open? Well, now you know when they're going to be open. When you guys apply.
There you go.
Perfect.
And then a recent item came up, and that is, what do we do with our residential household hazardous waste? So we checked in with the city, and they reminded us that residents can schedule door-to-door collections of their household hazardous waste on an as-needed basis with no charge.
Okay, that is great.
Yeah, and this service is provided, again, through the City of Laguna Woods and their contractor, WM Curbside. They will collect materials that residents assemble from outside of their homes. And to arrange for a pickup, you call WM Curbside at 1-800-449-7587.
Okay.
And on the screen is a flyer showing what is accepted and what is not accepted. Very quickly, accepted materials include paint products, household cleaners, fluorescent tubes and compact fluorescent lamps, and miscellaneous materials from your household's batteries, propane tanks, and so forth.
Okay.
What isn't accepted is ammunition, appliances, biological waste, liquid mercury, medication, and tires.
Now, what about for those items? Would that be something that you would contact was CR&R or C?
Actually, if you flip to the next slide, we have all the information that you can ask for from the City of Laguna Woods in terms of waste and recycling. So please visit cityoflagunawoods.org. Waste recycling for comprehensive information about waste programs, frequently asked questions, and more. So if you need some further information, that's the best place for you to go.
Well, good, and they can probably direct you to our local trash people if that is the case.
Yes, exactly.
Wonderful.
And then lastly, I have some information from the Recreation Department. They are planning the summer barbecue buffet, which will occur on Monday, August 22nd at Clubhouse 5 at 5 p.m. Tickets are available starting this Thursday, July 21st at Clubhouse 5. The cost is $25, and it's catered by Martinez with a menu featuring barbecue beef, oven-fried chicken, delicious sides, and apple pie. So if you're hungry, come on out and enjoy the summer barbecue buffet.
I'm hungry now after hearing about all that good stuff. All right, awesome. That's great. And I know you're always very busy with all of your board meetings. I mean, and we have one today, so I know you have to run off to go to that one. So thank you so much for the information.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. And if you want more information about any of the things that we've discussed, or if you have any questions or comments, please email them to generalmanager@vmsinc.org. We'll be right back.
Freedom Village Skilled Nursing offers rehabilitation after surgery with our team of on-site therapy professionals. We are proud that our quality care measures are recognized by Medicare. We support you with your recovery with a caring staff and registered nurses around the clock. Freedom Village Skilled Nursing is conveniently located near 3 hospitals, open to the public, and offers private Serenity Suites. Call today to experience first-class care for your loved one.
At our new Memorial Wave Imaging Center in Laguna Woods, formerly Orange County Diagnostics, you can expect the same precise imaging, multiple modalities for your imaging needs, and the same friendly staff with medical providers like Dr. Syed Sharakni. The Laguna Woods Transportation Service offers convenient access right to our door, and we continue to provide the care and compassion that you expect from our new Wave Laguna Woods location.
Hey, beach walkers, grandkid chasers, stair climbers, dance lovers, weekend warriors, and yogis. Your life demands activity, and joint pain shouldn't hold you back. Get personalized joint care that's as unique as you, with high satisfaction rates to prove it. At Memorial Care, your joint replacement patient navigator will be by your side, helping you safely return to more. Like another beach, extra hug, and one more song. More from life is calling with Memorial Care.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine, COVID lockdowns in China, relentless inflation and rising interest rates have disrupted production and caused the global economy to stall. Is your money at risk during these uncertain times? Do you know how much exposure you have to the stock market and bond mutual funds? Should you even have money in the market today? Get a free risk analysis to ensure your capital is protected. Call now for information on the Safer Money System, 949-219-0692.
Welcome back. All right, here we go. We've got Jerry Slusowicz here, who is here on behalf of Pacific Financial Planners. Always welcome to have you. How are you?
Doing great, Lisa. Thanks for having me again.
Good, good. Well, you're welcome. And, you know, you were talking a little bit before you came on, and we're all paranoid, right? Because we've got a volatile stock market. We've got interest rates that are rising. I mean, and inflation, which is kind of off the charts. So I was going to say, I would assume people would be asking you, lots of questions, or how do I stay safe? What do I do now? I mean, a lot of things.
Right. I mean, it's been a very, very difficult year because of the multiple things you just mentioned: inflation, interest rates, and the stock market. The stock market had its worst start to the year since 1970 on the S&P 500 and 1962 on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. I mean, we're talking about 50, 60 years worth of time frames. That's a long time since we've seen these type of conditions. So people are worried, as they should be, but it's important to just make sure that your money is safe and protected in some form or fashion, and that's what's really important.
Right, and that's the one thing that I think is nice to have someone like you and your company, is that you can help monitor the amount of money that they lose or gain, right? I mean, you're not like of a crystal ball, but you can help them maybe not lose so much money sometimes.
Lisa, whether I'm doing it or if they're doing it themselves, the one thing that people need to understand, investors need to understand, is risk management. No one, myself, Warren Buffett, you, we can't predict the future. I mean, we might have the best laid plans, but what we can control is the risk. So you do get to decide how much you're willing to lose. That doesn't mean how much you're gonna lose, but how much you're willing to lose. And then, so something called a stop loss, and it's just a safety net underneath. So if you're using mutual funds, you can't use a stop loss, but you can put a predetermined exit strategy in, and that protects you. And you should have that every single time. I have done this since 1990 using stop losses, so well over 30 years, where every position we ever buy, the minute we buy it, we say, okay, this is the most we want to lose on this position. And if we start to have profits, well, how much of our profit are we willing to lose by trailing that with an exit strategy? So that's something that you can do. So it limits the downside. But it's really important that people have, some sort of risk management strategy in place. And then, it comes down to where should you be today, given the environment.
So let's talk about those people who maybe have mostly mutual funds. What would you advise them to do now?
Well, again, it depends on which type of fund. So hopefully if you're a senior in this community, you've got some allocation that's not as risky as, let's say, someone in their 40s and 50s. But I'm going to tell you, Lisa, unfortunately, I see these portfolios all the time where it's something that, maybe their spouse had for the last 20 years and they've gone beyond and they're not certain what to do. So they just continue to ride that, that horse, if you will, that brought them. And it's not always a good idea because the environment has changed dramatically. As I stated, that this was the worst start to the year. And so I looked at that and I said, well, if this was the worst Dow Jones start since the early 60s and then the early 70s for the S&P 500, what happened in those years, the second half of the year? And in both cases, the market did rally in the second half of the year. The S&P was up something like almost 26%, and the Dow Jones was up about 16%. So we did have good second halves of the year. Does that mean we're going to have a good second half of the year this year? Who knows? This is the 7th worst start to the year for the Dow since 1900, which is when it was invented. So that's what, 122 years. And 5 of the 6 previous, so we don't know what this 7th one's going to bring, but 5 of the 6 previous, the market actually did end up in the second half of the year. So I want to bring some good news to the program today.
Boy, we hope, right?
But those people with mutual funds ought to, at least today, take a look at the recent lows, because we've been rallying the last couple of weeks off the bottom. We're staying, just a little bit higher than the bottom. You ought to look at that and say, okay, where is my point of maximum pain? And it should be the recent low for whatever position you're in. And at least then you can get out, you can get in some cash and wonder, because today's cost of trading should be zero. There should be zero cost to buy, zero cost to sell. So I call it insurance. If you want insurance, that's that exit strategy, that stop loss. And look at those recent lows. If they need help, they can always call me or come to our financial forum, which this time it's a little bit different this month, but and you can get your questions answered for free.
Okay, so let's talk about an income specialist, because you mentioned that. What does that mean?
Well, a lot of the people in this community, when you retire, you go from having a job that pays you an income to, you get Social Security. But Social Security was only designed to give you maybe 40% of what your pre-retirement income was. So where do you get the other 60? In days gone by, people had pensions. I don't have a pension. I don't know about you, but most people don't, but some do, and those are fortunate. But sometimes the pension's not enough either to cover them. So they need income from their portfolio. And so when you invest, you are investing either for growth, to have it go higher, or for income, and that's taking the dividends and interest out. And so when you get close to retirement, it's safer to go for the income, because it's like having a rental property. You just want to make sure that the rent comes in. You're not that concerned about the valuation of that rental unit that you don't live in. So we invest for income as opposed to growth, which means we specialize for retirees that need income.
Okay, so is that what you refer to as your world of income?
Well, the world of income, again, most advisors, just because of, they probably got in when I got in the 1980s or 1990s, when the stock market was in those go-go years, right? And the thing about that is that they invested really for growth. And I had switched. I said, I want to work with people that are getting close to retirement, because I started working with people in the village here in 1989.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they needed income, and I said, well, geez, how do you do that? So there are things out there like closed-end funds, convertible bonds. There are, obviously people know high dividend-paying stocks and things like that, but real estate investment trusts, REITs they call them. And there's alternatives like business development companies. There's alternatives to the market, stock market and bond market, that pay sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8% dividends. And I get people sometimes saying, well, that can't be real. Well, it is real. I mean, I could show you the history that these things have paid those kind of dividends for years and years and years. And through a variety of investments, we can create a portfolio that provides the safety and income that the retirees in this community need.
Okay. Now, you had sent over a chart, and I wanted to show that, because what I'm looking at it, and I can't figure out what the heck it is. So maybe you can help our residents understand. I know it says 1970 on it.
Well, that's the year. That's the stock market. You can see at the very bottom, January on the left, and all the way back to January on the right. So that was what happened in 1970. The first half of the year, it went from 92.06 for the S&P 500, which is now really high in the 3,000-4,000 range. It went down 21%. This year we were down 20.5% in the first half of the year.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And it rallied 26% on the right side of the screen. By the end, it actually closed slightly higher on the year. That was the last time that happened. I had another one as well for the Dow. In 1962, I showed the December 31st value, and it dropped, I think, around 20%, and it rallied 16% in the second half of the year. For the NASDAQ, which was created in 1973, this was the worst start ever, so I don't have any history to look back. But in the end, this is the little good news chart that I said, well, what happened after those things? And we could get a good rally in the second half of the year. It may happen. I'm optimistic, but because we're going to find out soon, but we're probably in a recession for the first half of the year, and we have this high, pesky inflation, which means higher prices. The problem with that, Lisa, is when you have a stagnant economy and high inflation, they call that stagflation. And we had that in the late 70s, mid to late 70s, and those weren't good years. And so, it's important that we have policies to overcome them. I know the Fed's going to raise interest rates later this month, probably 0.75% to 1% to try to stop that, but we need other things to come in play too. Otherwise, it could get worse.
Exactly. Now, to discuss certain types of income and things that other people are doing, you do have a forum happening, and that is July 20th this time. So that will be tomorrow, Wednesday.
Right.
Not Thursday this time.
Well, typically it's the last Tuesday.
Oh, gotcha. Last Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah, last Tuesday.
This time.
This time, it's because of my travels.
So you're traveling.
Yeah,
all right.
So I'm going to be out, and we were able to work with the village to change the date. So if anyone wants to make it on a Wednesday, then they could come to this one. Otherwise, they're always the last Tuesday of the month from 3 to 5 p.m. Again, it's free to attend. Ask any questions, and it's a groupthink type program. Yeah, I facilitate it. I usually pick a topic, and this time it's obviously inflation again, because it's the topic of the du jour.
Exactly. I bet. All right, well, perfect. Thank you so much for the information.
Thank you, Lisa.
Always great information. And maybe next time bring one of your clients from the village. Have them come on if they don't mind. We want to hear how good you are.
Okay, that's a good idea. We'll work that out.
Thank you.
Thanks.
If you want more information about the forum that's happening tomorrow, that will be the 20th on Wednesday, you can call 949-219-0692. We'll be right back.
You want to learn more about money and investments? Do you wish there was a safe place to get all your financial questions answered? Well, now there is. The Financial Forum Club meets with a group of your peers in an educational setting that's informal and fun. We discuss and exchange ideas on today's topics and trends on markets and investments. The club meets the last Tuesday of every month at Clubhouse 5, Room 1 from 3 to 5 p.m. Come see what the Financial Forum is all about. Get all your financial questions answered by experts. You'll be glad you did.
Diane's Hallmark in Laguna Niguel is now an Elam's Hallmark, and we are excited to be part of your community. We have just remodeled, and you will be surprised by the wide variety of fashion and accessories, home decor, collectibles, Disney, Peanuts, Harry Potter, and Star Wars, along with the largest Hallmark card selection in town. Stop in today and sign up for our Crown Rewards program and get a free Just Because card. Once a member, you can get a free card once a month. Elam's Hallmark, your neighborhood gift store.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
Do you have cavities, broken or missing teeth, tooth pain, or other dental problems? These issues can create more problems than you think, including affecting your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Contact Loberg Dental today and your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. It's a great way for you to experience our high-quality level of patient care while saving money, too. Visit drloberg.com to schedule your free exam and x-rays today.
Welcome back. Well, I put together a list for all of you doggy beach lovers, and we have a variety of beaches that you can take your dogs to. San Clemente is San Onofre Bluffs Beach. Salt Creek Beach Park. Laguna Beach has specific hours. And then Newport Beach also has specific hours. And then Huntington Dog Beach between Sea Point and 21st. If you want more information about all of those beaches and specifics, you can go to CaliforniaBeaches.com. We have a food distribution that's happening tomorrow, and that is going to be at the United Methodist Church right off of Moulton Parkway, and that's brought to you by Saddleback Church. And you just pull up, they'll put some groceries in your car, and you can drive away. Now, story time is happening at the library August 10th, and you can participate. And if you would like, it's from 1:30 to 2:30. Of course, if you want more information, you can call 949-597-5274. And then we also have some interesting election information that you may want to take a look at. United's Meet the Candidates boardroom will be on Friday, August 19th at 12:30. Candidate statements will air every Wednesday at 3:30 starting August 24th. Now, if you would like to participate, the ballots are due back on Thursday, September 22nd. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather before we head out. Our weather's looking warm today and then a little cooler over the next few days, but today will be the warmest, 84-66, 82-68, 79-67, 80-67, and then 77-69. Have a great day in the village, and don't forget, immediately following our morning broadcast is the third board meeting, and that will happen somewhere around the 9:30 hour. All right, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Dr. Farman, a tremendously generous dentist, did the work for me throughout my mouth, and I am happy to say my mouth is back to where it was, and my smile is back.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We offer general dentistry, crowns, dentures, root canals, and oral surgery, including immediate tooth replacement with implants. We are close to Gate 6.
I'm Dr. Bobby Awadala, double board certified dermatologist and Mohs surgeon, and I'd like to introduce you to Skin Credible Dermatology and Surgery. We perform general dermatology, including skin checks, suspicious spots or moles, and other skin problems. Plus, we have the highest cure rate for skin cancer removal. Our state-of-the-art facility is top of the line with industry-leading lasers and cutting-edge cosmetic products. Our goal is to turn back the years with a natural, beautiful look. Visit our website or give us a call to book your appointment today.
Claire Trevor School of the Arts is UC Irvine's creative laboratory. From the most traditional of art forms to the radically new, we explore and develop the arts as the essence of human experience and expression. We're poised right now at a pivotal moment, as Trevor School is just emerging in its newest form. We have a brilliant future. We're just getting started.